Welcome back. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing, Sam?
I'm doing all right. We're going to do something a little bit different this time.
Cool.
I thought it would be a good idea if we show each other the origins of our musical tastes. This is the beginning of mine. And this is honestly, arguably, the beginning of heavy metal.
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath's Black Sabbath. Came off their debut album, Black Sabbath, in 1970. It's arguably the beginning of heavy metal because there's some artists before in the 60s and the 50s that were developing that sound, whether they knew it or not, like Iron Butterfly and Screaming. I forget his name. Let me look it up. This guy in the 50s. Let's see here. 1950s has Screaming. Sorry. Screaming Jay Hawkins, thank you.
Okay.
Arguably because he used a lot of like really growly kind of vocals and stuff like that. So he was kind of like a precursor to all that kind of stuff. But like the official beginning of heavy metal probably is this song.
Okay.
And not only is it the birth of heavy metal itself, it's also the birth of the first subgenre of heavy metal, doom metal, which is known specifically for its more somber topics and very slow pace. Like we're talking like 70 beats per minute, 60 beats per minute. Sometimes, like in the more extreme cases, even slower. Supposed to be heavy more than it's supposed to be hard. Yeah, so here we go. Black Sabbath's Black Sabbath. First song off their first album.
What is this that stands before me? Figure in black, which points at me. Turn around quick and start to run. Find out I'm the chosen one. Oh no!
Descriptive.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a storyteller.
Yeah, he's just talking about probably something he's facing in the darkness, and he's trying to run away from it. That's what I'm getting.
The story behind the song is their bass player, Geezer Butler, had a what are those called, where you wake up before you wake up?
Paralysis?
Yes, sleep paralysis. This is basically about a sleep paralysis demon that he experienced while he was also reading a lot of like satanic literature, like Aleister Crowley and all that kind of stuff. So basically, he thought he was visited in the middle of the night by the devil. Well, whether or not he actually felt that, I don't know, but like he used that as the inspiration to write this song. So this is like somebody being visited by a demon. So, but the analogy of like being, I could definitely see the analogy where it's like where you're being controlled by something, or you encounter something within your own psyche that you can't handle.
Yeah.
What do you think of the loudness, the dynamic changes? Like with that big, overwhelming like riff, and then they bring it right back down with the same riff. It's the same notes.
I mean, it's good for the song. As the listener, it kind of gives you this up and down roller coaster feel when you listen to the song. Obviously, the song is a little bit more somber and dark.
And Black Sabbath.
Yeah, so it's giving that, it's conveying that pretty well through the song, as far as the instrumentation, as far as the loudness, as far as the, you know, the chords go.
Yeah, to nerd out music theory wise for a little bit, he's using the tritone. That's what that riff is like it's going from E to E and then down to I guess would be A sharp, which is the tritone, also known as the Diablos in Musica, which translates to the devil in music. It's, at the time, it was a very controversial combination of notes because it was assumed that you'd be summoning the devil. So
Black Sabbath.
Yeah, Black Sabbath. And there was stories at the time when it came out where people were like flat out like scared of this shit. Like if you had a very religious mother and she heard you listening to the song, you'd get visited by priests and shit like that. Like they were afraid of this shit.
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath.
Red black shape with eyes of fire. Telling people their desire. Satan sitting there, he's smiling. Watches those flames get higher and higher. Oh no, no, please God help me.
All right, it's going to go into an instrumental section real quick, but yeah, there's a story. I like it. It doesn't really have a chorus.
No, it doesn't, but I don't think it needs one.
The chords progression itself is the chorus, I suppose.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And that fits perfectly. I like it.
Yeah. How would you, basically, like, just thinking about it, is like, how would you be able to write the lyrics the devil would say? It'd probably be easier to do with sound. Yeah, I think that's really what it is. It's like, in those moments, that's when, like, Satan is speaking or what have you.
I mean, I don't want to sound too biblical here, but
But it's very biblical. It's a biblical, like Black Sabbath uses Christian imagery all the time. So
they said Satan was
Satan sits there and he's smiling.
yeah. When it comes to music, particularly, I don't want to say this for sure, but I believe like they say that Satan has something to do with music in the sense that he can do things through music. So I just kind of see this as a connection, not like if anything's happening, but definitely I think to be able to write this, you do need some influence of some type of energy. The dark energy, whatever it is, I think that's what it is. It's not bad. I get that from the song, but ultimately I feel like that's what the song is trying to convey. So yeah, good job. I mean, it sounds anything like I've heard from Ozzy. Never heard this before, but since hearing this and learning about him a whole lot more,
Yes, this is passing, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is definitely Prince of Darkness for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, 1970. So, like, this is, what, 1 year after the Beatles broke up?
Yeah.
So, impressive.
Yeah.
They were way ahead of their time, and
yeah,
I think that's why people still listen to them.
Yeah, if you want to talk about just, like, being able to do that after such a dominant era of music, just to go right there and put yourself in a situation or slip right into the next slot and it just be just as impactful. Good job, Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath.
Yeah, Tony Iommi, the main music writer, is a riff machine, man. He, like, one of the jokes I always heard growing up as a rock and heavy metal musician is that you'll never write a good riff because Tony Iommi wrote them already. And that's just because everything he writes or wrote was gold. Like, it was, I don't know why, it just was. One of those guys. All right, let's continue. Next section. Speed things up a bit.
As in the end, my friend, Satan's coming around the bend. People running 'cause they're scared. The people better go and beware. No, no, please, no.
That's it.
Yeah.
Beginning of heavy metal.
I like it. The instrumentation at the end was nice too.
Yeah.
It was a good layer, more of a layer than the first part of the music.
Yeah, you get that weird effect guitar in the right ear, and the left ear you're getting the solo.
Yeah, I like that though. I think that was a good song.
Yeah. Black Sabbath's Black Sabbath.
For sure.
Check it.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Comment below. Tell us what you want.
Yes. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. We're out.